And while Al's getting mad about the climate, Whoopi Goldberg, still very much on her sex strike, is getting mad at bakeries. She tried to cancel a Staten Island mom and pop institution, claiming her order was refused because of her politics.
The place that made these refused to make them for me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What? Oh.
They said that their ovens had gone down, all kinds of stuff. Can't be because I'm a woman, but perhaps they did not like my politics.
Yeah.
But like the rest of the country, that bakery had enough. We're done apologizing. Today, the whole island showed up to say, hey, Whoopi, our boiler broke. And by the way, screw you.
I think one simple message is you don't mess with Staten Island. And they're not going anywhere, despite what other people on television have to say.
Exactly the type of attitude and elitist mentality that the American people rejected resoundingly on Tuesday. By the way, what's Whoopi Goldberg doing here anyway? Doesn't she say she was going to move if Trump won? We'll buy her some cupcakes for the flight. Thank you all. God bless.
It's not just Staten Island. We're witnessing a historic political real.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Wise. And yes, we got to talk about it, man.
Bakery is.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Wise. And yes, we got to talk about it, man. Whoopi Goldberg. Goodness gracious, man. These people can't help themselves, man. They can't help themselves. A New York City bakery, I believe, is now suing Whoopi Goldberg for defamation. She gets on her show, gets on her high horse, and says these people wouldn't serve me because of my politics. Really? So folks are in the business of turning money down in this economic climate. Really? Small businesses have been shutting down left and right all across this country over the past 4 or 5 years. But they wouldn't serve you because of your politics? Come on, lady. Y'all, this is so ridiculous, man. I'm so tired of these people, man. But let's check out this video here from the 5. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button for me, man. Smash that like button for me. And without further ado, let's go.
A Staten Island bakery is hitting back at Whoopi Goldberg after she alleged on The View that they refused to make her dessert for her 69th birthday over her left-wing politics.
I should tell you, Charlotte Russe has no political leanings. And the place that made these refused to make them for me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What? Oh.
They said that their ovens had gone down, all kinds of stuff, but folks went and got them anyway, which is why I'm not telling you who made them. But can't be because I'm a woman, but perhaps they did not like my politics.
Yeah.
But the bakery is firing back. They say that the reason they couldn't deliver Whoopi's order was due to problems with the building's boiler and not her politics. They even held a news conference with some other New York lawmakers, including Vito Pasella, to clear their good name. Judge, you have strong thoughts about this.
Well, first of all, I have strong thoughts about Whoopi because I think it was about 6 years ago she threw me off the set of The View. There I am because I was supporting Donald Trump. Okay, but I should thank her because I was there to talk about my book, which made #1 on the New York Times bestseller. It was a script. You could see the body language there, too.
You haven't changed one bit. I mean,
yeah. Okay, but let me tell you a little bit about it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I want to watch that.
Yeah. It was crazy. But look, there's no requirement that you identify the name of the bakery explicitly. If you Google Charlotte Russe, there is only one bakery in New York that carries this particular cupcake. And they wanted to pre-order it. She called. She said it wasn't my gender, it was my politics. How the hell do you know that? They can prove that the oven wasn't working. But the next day it was working, so they were able to sell the cupcakes. So it was a false statement. It was made publicly, and they can sue for damages because it was a lie. It was defamatory. They were subject to contempt and an unsavory opinion, which is why they held a press conference. That's it.
Again, I've said this in the past. I'm going to say it right now. The people on the left look for a reason to be a victim. They are perpetual victims. I guess it wouldn't even be right if they didn't have something to complain about, to be honest with you. She said, I guess it's not because I'm a woman, but because of my politics. They're looking for something to be, to be wrong, man. This is so ridiculous, man. I'm so tired of this, man. I'm so tired of everybody looking for a way to find, to be a victim, man. The victimhood Olympics is ridiculous.
You have thoughts about this prime time?
So it was a Thursday 2 weeks ago, and I had Johnny call a restaurant near my house to make a dinner reservation for 6:30 for 2 on Saturday night. And I said, all right, Johnny, how'd it go? And he goes, you didn't get it. And I said, what? Because I'm not used to not getting reservations. I said, so what happened? And he goes, well, they said they didn't have enough room for you guys. And I said, well, did you say my name? And he goes, yes, Jesse, I said your name. I said, he goes, I even asked if I could speak to the manager. I spoke to the manager, and he said, no, we're not going to give him a table. So immediately I thought I was being discriminated against because I'm Jesse Waters. And now
Olive Garden would never do that.
and now I'm thinking there might just not had enough room, and that just might be their policy. It has nothing to do with my politics. But did I go out on Friday and blast the place by name?
Yep.
No. I have more class than that. Dignity, not so much.
Kayla, you always get in where you want to go, so this conversation's foreign to you. But what are your thoughts about the about
Shut up, Harold.
Well, thank you. I do get in often. I
All
have
right,
those
whatever.
persuasion skills.
Hey, guys, it was packed.
Johnny, I'll teach Johnny some of look, so this press conference happened during our hour, during Outnumbered, and I heard that a bakery's having a press conference. I'm like, what? Since when are we covering a bakery press conference? Then I learned the details. This press conference began by them saying, like, we are the American story. These bakers wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. This was a family business. They worked their whole lives to keep going. The boiler was 60 or 70 years old. It went out. Totally explanatory story. But Whoopi Goldberg, she said, perhaps it was because of my politics. What data point do you have to lead you to believe that? Did you just make that up? The hubris you have, Whoopi, to send out the attack dogs on a family bakery. You have lost all touch with reality. And I agree, defamation here.
Yep.
Mr. Gutfeld, I know you order from this place a lot. Have you ever had a problem not getting your order?
Not at all. Isn't it ironic that Whoopi is getting a rise out of the bakery? We'll be right back. There is nothing worse than a person on television with a wide audience, and The View has a wide audience, dunking on a small business because they didn't get what they want. You're supposed to have some kind of grace when you know that you have power that somebody else doesn't. Charisma is power plus empathy. You have the power, you choose not to use it, right? That's why Trump is charismatic. Because, like, he can do a lot of things, but he chooses to be nice to people. This is the opposite of charisma. The best part of the story, though, is that The View put in an order to a bakery that was too big to fill, right? You know, so the election wasn't the only thing that was too big to rig. It's The View's diet. Just when you think, think about how low The View got after this election. How crass and horrible they were, and they just got lower at a time when ABC is looking at everything and trying to figure out what are they going to do to make this show relevant to people because they're getting beaten by everybody.
They did not need this scandal.
No, they didn't.
Right.
Yeah.
This is
They
a
created
bad
it.
scandal for them.
Yeah, they're baked.
I hope everybody tamps it down a bit. And
Oh, stop it.
The left is always
Are you friends with
complaining.
Whoopi?
Again, perpetual victims, man. These people are always looking for their woe is me story. They're always looking for it, man. And Whoopi, who's worth $60-some-odd million or so, these elitists who try to act like, oh, we're just like you guys. We're just like the middle class. We wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done what she did. Oh, you can't make my order? Okay. Could you make it tomorrow? We got a situation. Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah, understanding. But the fact that you immediately get on and say, I got to use this for content, that just goes to show you how insufferable these people are. And to be honest with you, hurt people. So I would assume that there's some things going on, in her life and in all of those, ladies' lives on there that they don't really want us to know. And it's their business. We don't need to know. But hurt people, man. And this is a small business. Again, like I said in the opening, businesses have been struggling to stay open, especially restaurants and bakeries and, small mom and pop shops. They've been struggling to stay open for the past 4 or 5 years or so. People aren't eating out as much anymore because the money is tight. We know what happened during the pandemic. We know what happened then and how many businesses went out of business, how many businesses failed during that time frame. And for you to get on your high horse on TV, not really knowing the truth, not having the full facts, and to get on here and just excoriate a restaurant out here, a small mom and pop business, man, you should be ashamed of yourself, to be honest with you, man. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. This video was brought by our sponsor, Lear Capital. Check this out. Let me be brutally honest with you all. Our American values and financial system are under attack right now. You need to act fast and learn alternative ways to invest. That's why I trust Lear Capital for buying gold and silver. In today's volatile economic and political climate, precious metals can protect your wealth. Lear Capital has over 27 years of experience, thousands of 5-star reviews, and more than 3 billion in trusted transactions. Here's what I recommend. Call Lear Capital today, 800-489-6450, or visit learrp.com to request their free gold and silver investor kit. You can take possession of your metals, store them, or even roll over an IRA or a 401k into a gold IRA with the same tax benefits. Plus, they're offering up to $15,000 in bonus gold for qualified purchases. Call today at 800-489-6450 or go to learrp.com for more information. Go to learrp.com, check them out. Keep God first in your life, stay prayed up. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. I'll catch up with you all next time.